All right, so it's been a little bit since I've made a SoFi stock update, and I figured, hey, it's Sunday. We're heading into another probably treacherous week in the stock market. It's probably going to be ugly again. So I figured, hey, let's break down SoFi, the charts, where my head's at right now with this stock, what I'm looking to do moving forward. So hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe, guys. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And with that being said, cheers. Take a sip of the coffee. You're probably going to need it for this video. And let's take a look at the complete and utter destruction that is SoFi stock, at least right now. I think it's an opportunity. We'll talk about that in this video. So SoFi went down a whopping 10% on Friday. Unbelievable. Down over $1. We hit $8.88 at the worst point on Friday. So at one point, man, we were down, like 15% or something insane like that, or maybe worse. Wait a second. No, not worse than that. We were down about, a little worse, 16, 17% at the low. Then we rebounded a bit, closed in the mid nines, not bad. We closed at 957 to be exact, and it has just been rough for the stock. I mean, just about 2 weeks ago, less than that, we were at $13.90, and now we're at, again, $9.50. So we are down about 30% in just about 2 weeks, 10 days, 14 days, and I'm not surprised, right? We actually called this out on the larger time frame, which we'll take a look at here in a second, and you have to realize, guys, stocks like SoFi, super high beta stocks, right? They're going to get hit the most in stock market crashes or drops, whatever you want to categorize this as, right? We're down big time. There's no doubt about it. We haven't had a green day, it seems like, in ages. I mean, maybe we had a couple within this drop here, but it's just been rough for SoFi overall. And this is why I was selling calls on this rip. Did we not talk about that? I mean, I sold the $15 calls that expire in 11 days from today on the 17th of April. And it's going to take a miracle for this stock to go to $15 by that point. You know, it's just not going to happen, in my opinion. It's pretty much impossible at this point. There's always a slim chance, but I don't think it's going to happen. So that is why I sold calls on the rip. And I told you guys in real time at that point, I did not see SoFi breaking out, which is why I bought the calls and sold the calls rather. And fast forward now, we're down to pretty much exactly where I predicted this thing going in the short term. We're down to the nines. Did I not say we could be going down to the bottom of this channel on the 4-hour time frame? We're probably going to take the lows out from earlier in March, and lo and behold, here we are. We're doing exactly that. We have fallen through the support from the 10th of March, right? We got down to 888, and this is a spot where it is getting interesting for me to add more shares. As you guys know, I've been long SoFi for a good year and a half now, pretty much. And I was buying a lot in the $5, $6 range, $7 range. And I've been holding it, right? And here we are. We're pretty much back. Well, we are back to the single digits. And for me, this is a spot where I'm either looking to play short-term calls, but then again, probably not in this market. You know, who knows what's going to happen in the short term. So my original plan was, okay, maybe play short-term calls to play the relief rally, the rebound, which, again, in this market, that's tough to do. I don't want to really mess with that in this market, considering how high the VIX is, the looming bad news that could still come, you know what I mean? And the reality is we might not be in the right market environment right now for a sharp relief rally. It all comes down to the tariff talks, what Trump says, if the EU retaliates. There's a lot at stake here. So that's a bit more risky, playing the calls, buying calls to play the rebound here, but I'm looking to buy straight up shares. That's a much safer way to do this or to play this, especially if you believe in SoFi and you have a long-term mentality on the company. If you're investing for the next 3 months, 6 months, a year, I don't know what to tell you guys. I wish I could tell you, oh yeah, we're going to go to $20 in a year. We don't know. But if you have a 3 to 5 plus year outlook, I'm way more confident on this stock. We still don't know for sure what it's going to do in 3 to 5 years, but we can have more confidence or more conviction with a longer time horizon. So for me now, I'm looking to just add more shares in the high single digits. Again, I was looking to buy these calls. Probably not going to do it unless the chart confirms it. We'll see. But yeah, in this $8 to $9 to $10 range, I'm going to be adding more shares, beefing up my position, right? To keep it simple, that is exactly what I'm going to do. And realize we could go lower. I mean, we could find ourselves in the high sevens potentially, maybe low eights. We can see here, well, I guess we already got to the high eights. So what's the low eights at this point, right? We can see we held the high sevens, or the high sevens rather, was resistance for a while in 2024. You guys know this, $7-8. It was like, it was almost impossible for the stock to break out of there. It felt like it because we were under that resistance for months, and then we finally got through it, and we saw a ridiculous historic rally. And this might act as support now. The $7-8 window, that could be a great entry point. But of course, guys, do your own research. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just me kind of thinking out loud. And we have earnings coming up. Earnings are coming up here on the 29th of April this month in the morning, which that's probably a Monday or a Tuesday. Let me double check that. So, yeah, that's Tuesday. I'm pretty sure they were on Monday before. I don't know why they changed their earnings date. Either way, they're on Monday the 28th before, I think. I could be wrong on that. But now they're on the 29th of Tuesday or of April, which is a Tuesday in the morning. So, yeah. Will the stock stabilize before earnings? I don't know, man. Will it take earnings for the stock to stabilize? It's possible. But with earnings season now and these tariffs, you know what I mean? Guidance is going to be heavily, under a microscope, not just for SoFi, but a lot of companies out there, especially the companies that are potentially going to be affected by these tariffs. We're going to be seeing, it's going to be interesting to see what management has to say about the tariffs, the guidance, kind of where they see things going in the future. And another thing that's probably going to happen, some companies are probably not going to report guidance, because they're going to be like, oh man, tariffs might screw up our short-term guidance. We might as well give no guidance than bad guidance. You know what I mean? No guidance is probably better than bad guidance. So I'll leave you guys at that. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's going to be a crazy week. What are your plans? I'm curious. And make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. Hit the like button and join the free email newsletter. I send out my top stocks weekly. Check out that link down below. Make sure to join. Check out the Patreon as well while you're at it. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.